Hi everyone, DJ Lit here. Welcome to playing rounds of Brawlhalla Part 30. Oh, last part of playing rounds of Brawlhalla I did was 4 randoms from playing rounds of Brawlhalla. If you guys enjoyed the last part of playing rounds of Brawlhalla, maybe go to that part before this one. But then I am doing is 5 randoms. It has been mostly a while since I uploaded a Brawlhalla video, and it's been about 2 weeks since I've pretty much done that. So which is pretty much been a while. But since now Heat Wave has pretty much been here, and actually, matter of fact, I might have to start showing the costume soon enough. I was gonna show that pretty much today, but since I mostly shown with like Scuba Raptors costume around when Heat Wave came back for this year 2026, I'll show them around next week, mostly Tuesday. So hope you guys will stay tuned for that, mostly for that video of showing the Heat Wave costumes in 2026. But I'll wait no time. As always, let's grind to this. So since it has been, I've also did this. Let's see what random we get for today, because since it's pretty, kind of close to the end of July. Actually, no, matter of fact, next week is gonna be the last week of July of 2026. So this summer has went by, really quicker than I mostly expected, by the way. But I've been really having a good summer though. Not for PlayStation though, really. Not for PlayStation, even though I don't really, have one. But physical game, man. Physical games. Alright, let's see what random we get today, pretty much in playing rounds of Brawlhalla. Oh, we start off with Amber, okay. Interesting enough. I think that's the first time Amber again they most of randoms, which is cool. So let's see. Amber is one of the characters that I haven't really played in so long. So let's see if I remember her moves. So let's see, left air, down air, and then up air. Okay, that up air could be interesting. Alright, that's cool. Yep, real nice. Then for her bow, up air. Oh, send out the, can't tell if that's a crow or, no, that's just a bird. Yeah, that's just a bird, okay. Down air, and then, left air. And same thing for right air. Yeah, her moves are really cool. I do like how she summons mostly a wolf. Yeah, so this is the first time ever getting Amber for, playing rounds of Brawlhalla. I haven't played this character in like literally a very long time. I mean, she was mostly fun to play, but since I haven't really been playing this game that very much nowadays, it's kind of been trying to get back to the game mostly. Because even though I put like 180 hours on this game, which I don't even know how, but most been recording video for you guys. But still, that's very cool. We got Amber. All right, let's see what the second round we get for today. Oh, Yumiko. Yumiko, I feel like we just got you. I feel like we have, but I don't really know because I haven't done a series in like 2 weeks. So let's see. Down there. Also, Yumiko is big. I just realized, look how tall Yumiko is. Was she that tall before? That voice crack. Was she that tall before? I guess she was. So let's see, left air, right air, and then up air. Alright, that is nice. Love her moves for the hammer. Alright, and I think her next one is the bow. So down air. Okay, the down air is okay. I mean, not really like, a cool down air, but it's alright down air. Then left air. Then up air. And then same thing with right air. Don't really mostly have to show the right air all the time because they're mostly the same ones. But still, Yumiko is not really new getting some playing around the Brawlhalla. Maybe one of the most characters I've shown back then around with her costumes. And I think it's still up there. I just realized too when I try to put like playlists in the description, you pretty much can't. So you guys really have to mostly find that playlist. I don't know why they ever done that, but I guess that's mostly a thing now. If you try to like upload a video and somehow, you know, I guess you try to add like a description on there for playlists, I guess you really can't. So you guys might have just have to mostly find that video. I wish I could put a link on there, mostly on the description, but I can't do that either. So that sucks. But still, got Yumiko. Alright, let's see what the third round is. Surprisingly, haven't got a collab yet, which is interesting. May not be no collabs today. Oh, never mind. I should have kept my mouth shut. Oh, wow. Of course, you have to pick the Street Fighter map. Of course. And why not start off with, and I'm not going to lie, and I would say most, like, you know, kind of like in Super Smash Bros. Probably one of my favorite characters to play in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and that is Ken. And it has been a long time since I've shown this character. Alright, so let's see. Left air. Azumaki. Azumaki. Yep, remember that move down there? What's the Hadouken? What that Hadouken? Shoryuken! Shoryuken! I can just do this all day. Shoryuken! 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 I can tell that move out to be really annoying. Alright, that is cool. And then we got the most of the orb. So let's see. Hadouken! Hadouken! I'm sorry guys, this is fun to do it. Then down there. Hadouken! A big Hadouken. Oh, you can charge up very hard too. Oh, that is cool. I actually never even done that. Wow. That is insane. And then up air. Alright. The up air is not free, so. Yeah, I'm saying what. They need to make more Street Fighter collab, by the way. They really do. Because it's been so long since we had one. I mean, look how much Star Wars collab they have, by the way, in Brawlhalla. Like, this is ridiculous. And they telling me, or sorry, and it hadn't been mostly been one in so long. But still, that is really cool that I actually got Ken. Probably the first time ever getting a play rounds in actually no, I'm not even gonna say it again because I don't want to make it to like repeat myself. But glad I got him too. Wasn't really expecting him, but hey, Street Fighter. Alright, let's see what the fourth one about to be today. Lord Vrax. Okay, I think this is the first time I got Lord Vrax. So I showed Lord Vrax back then around 2022 of his costumes. So I don't remember much of his moves. Let's see, left air, down air, and then up air. Alright, that is cool. Got most with the alien blaster. Alright, you stay down there. And then we got his lance. So we got his right air. Down air. And up air. Is it a free up air? No, it isn't. Okay. Yeah, his moves are pretty much cool too. I showed Vrax costumes mostly 4 years ago now, which is kind of crazy to me that both of all that this series will be turning 5 years next year actually, and Minecraft and so as Lego World, especially like some other series, will turn like 6 years or 7 years. So that is insane to me, by the way. But still, that's really interesting that I got that character because I was really expecting somebody else, mostly from like, you know, maybe that character I really shown that long ago, but Lord Vrax is pretty much one of them. And let's see what the last round about to be for today. Of course. You know, ever since these guys came out, I figured it was going to probably be, well, I didn't really say I'm going to predict it or anything like that, but I was maybe thinking like maybe I'll probably get like a Destiny 2 collab, mostly for playing around the Brawlhalla, and I just did. So this is the Hunter. This is my class I use in Destiny 2. One of most characters I do really like using. I do also have a Warlock as well. I didn't make a Titan yet, but I'm gonna be doing that very soon enough in the mostly in the future. playing Destiny 2. So let's see. It's been like a year since they came out, by the way. So let's see. Right there. Really nice. Charge it up. Also, I think that flame ability is that one of those abilities from the game. I forgot what it's called. Then down air, and then up air. Oh, that's so sick. And then you got is mostly her these. Actually, mostly nice. So let's see, down air, right air, and up air. Really cool. Yeah, the Hunter's moves are pretty, really awesome. I can't believe that we really do have, Destiny 2 and Lily Brawlhalla. I mean, what collabs are they else gonna make? Like, what else? Because, like I said earlier, like I said over around like literally this year, we need more anime collabs. Like, come on, Brawlhalla can literally add My Hero Academia to literally Brawlhalla. If they can do it, if Epic Games mostly added, if Epic Games did mostly added, they did add My Hero Academia, mostly like in Fortnite. I know Brawlhalla gotta do one for mostly My Hero Academia as well. They got to. I mean, look how many collabs we got in. This is the first ever anime collab we have ever gotten, mostly from a show. Like, they gotta do it in the future, because the collab we have been having kind of been, not saying have been a little bit weak, but kind of not really too much, which is kind of weird. I mean, to be fair, I'm not gonna lie, I mean, look how many collabs we have for most of the past years. This is crazy. Especially with Star Wars. I mean, look how many collabs Star Wars has. That is insane. But still, I hope we do get more, maybe more very indie collabs, especially, with anime. So I hope for that mostly in the future. But I am going to go ahead and end off right here. If you guys enjoyed this, you already know what to do. So I'll see y'all tomorrow afternoon in the next video. Bye.